Alright guys, I have 3 more last steps. I'm taking my worn lipstick, Distress Pad, and yes, I have black and I have all this other goodness going, but I'm just going to randomly in spots direct to paper this page. Just adds another layer. Let me use my hand and maybe blend some in so it doesn't show up so much. But this is a really juicy pad. I think I must have just opened it yesterday. But when that dries, it'll end up being a nice texture. It just helps everything tie in. And then I have normally 2 last steps. I have this Stamping Up stamp. It's pretty old. I think they probably still sell it because it's, I mean, this is from 1997, it says here. But it's so important. It just says it was a set of 4 backgrounds. There's different ones. But what I like to use this for, as I've mentioned in my flip videos, is to add just a little bit more texture. And the Distress ink is really, really wet right now. But you guys will be able to get the hint. So this just ties everything together. It's a final layer. You'll see a lot of people use sequin waste. You'll see them use bubble wrap. You can use your corrugated cardboard. I got to give a shout out to that. I am a box maker. I do work for a corrugated box company. So lots of times I like to use cardboard separated, corrugated cardboard separated so that the corrugations are showing, and then you just paint that and slap it down. But look for fun different textures that you can add as the last element on your page, just to give it that final touch and make it cohesive. I'm going to lift up the journal a little bit, and my last step on every page is to ink the edges black. And I have done this in my scrapbooking and card making forever. I've always liked the look. I just go direct to paper. I don't worry if it touches other pages. That's just how I like things. I think it's something I've done for a long time, and sometimes I won't use black. Maybe I'll use a different color, but I just think it helps with the finished product. So this is really, really wet. I won't do any handwritten journaling. All these different little things that you put down, you can use as spots for journaling. So if I put this nice little ticket that my friend Sharon gave me, if I would have put it around here somewhere, I could write a little date. But normally, this is my Bic ballpoint pen. There's lots of markers out there. Sharpies. Just a heads up guys, Sharpies on craft paint, your craft paint will dry your Sharpie out in about 2 seconds flat. You know, we'll talk about pens in a different video, but 99% of the time I just use my Bic pen. And I'll just write something down here. So if I were just to write, you know, be still. I like to write little mantras in my journal. And I'll just write, the ballpoint pen will write over absolutely everything, and it's kind of hidden. So yeah, I show most of my pages, or all my pages out there online, and if somebody has to really look to see some of my journaling. Last but not least, there's a portfolio series. I keep saying it's last. See, I keep adding layers, and I may go back, but this is a portfolio series oil pastel. You want to look for, sorry guys. You want to look for this box at Staples. They're really cheap and they work really well. This is buttery. I like to use white as a top layer, so I'm just going to do some swirls. It's not working so well right now because that was a seriously juicy Distress ink pad. I'll have to go back over that later. I'll be sure that on the weekend when I do my next vid with our watercolor crayons that I'll show the finished product of this one. But I hope you can see that, you know, within a couple of minutes you can create multiple layers and have it look cohesive and, you know, add stuff that's important to you. Don't worry about what's trendy. I use a lot of old supplies. You know, just don't worry, just play. So I really hope you enjoyed this page. You know, you could add a title if you wanted to, maybe if some phone stamps up here. Maybe I'll do that while you're gone and show you what that looks like. Maybe you don't want, maybe you want to cover the entire thing with journaling right now. It's all up to you. But I really enjoyed making this with you, and I appreciate you coming by. So quickly, because I just love my rack and my goodies, I created this page. It started a couple days ago with different layers, and I embellished it and added a whole bunch of different things thanks to Sharon. So you'll see my new scrapbook stamp here in the background. I just love that stamp set, Sharon. Oh, anyway, we don't want to get into that all again. This came in it, and this, and there's camera was also from that stamp set, and lots of different ephemera. There's a little Tim Holtz paper there with the cars on it. Thanks again, Sharon. Thanks so much, everyone, for following me along with this page. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you're looking forward to the next installment. Watercolor crayons. Have a great night.